is Cedric Austin, and this is assignment 2, the vending machine simulator. And for this assignment, we have our packages, the vending models, and the vending app. And in the vending models, we have the enumeration item, the class item, and the class vending machine. And in the app, we have the main vending app. So for the enumeration here, we have the public enumeration item type with snack, drink, candy, and electronic. And you can see the uses here. And for the item type function, we have where the brand goes in, and we have the private final string brand, and we have it as private final just so that no one can change it. And we have the toString to print whatever brand we give it. And for the class item, we have the public string name, public double price to get the decimal points, and the public item type to get the enumeration from the item type here. So we have the constructor for the item, which is this name, this price, and this type, the drink and snack and electronic and stuff. And we have the function get name to get the name and get price to get the price. And we have the string format to print the name, price, and then type. And for the vending machine class, we import the array list and the list utilities, and we have the public class, and we have a private static double of total global sales, which will give us like the final price value of our sales at the end of the program. And we have the private final string location for the office and the gym, and we have it as private final just so that no one can change it. And we have a public list inventory, which I'll explain while it's public in the vending app part. And we have the private double current balance for the input. And we have the constructor for the vending machine location. It's inventory, which we'll set up in the vending app, and the current balance, which is currently set to 0. And we have the function to add items into the inventory. It's inventory add item, which we'll reference it here. We have the function insert money, and we have it that if money is 0, it'll throw the argument to a catch statement we have in the vending app. But if it's greater than 0, it'll just add money to the current balance. Or it'll just add money to current balance either way. And then it'll print the current balance based on how much money was inserted. For the next function, we have select item, and we have it set up so that if the index is less than 0, or if the index is greater than the size of the inventory array, it'll throw to the catch statement, and we'll have it print that the selection does not exist. And we have but if it's between 0 and the inventory size, we have the selected item go to the index. And if we have that the current balance is less than the price of the item, it'll throw the argument to the insufficient funds, need more money. And to get the change, we just have this double change current balance minus selected item price, and that'll give you the change. And we have global total sales increase by the price of the item, and then we have inventory remove item, and then we reset the current balance to 0, and then we print dispensing and the change. And for displaying the inventory, we have system inventory display, and if it's empty, it'll print empty, but if it's not empty, it'll print the items in the array, the brand and the price and stuff. And then we have the global statistics with global sales, which just prints the global sales. For the vending app package, we import the vending models item from the other package, the vending item type again from the other package, and the vending machine from the other package. And we also import the mismatch exceptions and scanner tools. Okay. So for the vending app file, we have the vending machine set up as a new vending machine at the office, and we add the cola, we add the price, and we add what type it is, in this case drink. And we do the same for the next one, Pringles $2 snacks, and the next one, M&M's $1 candy. And we do the same for the gym, protein bar $2.50, water $1, cola $1.75. And we have a boolean running equals true. So while running, in this case running equals true, we'll have it select a machine and wait for the user input. And if they select 1, 2, 3, or if they do exits, or if they do done, then if they do 3 or exit or done, then running will be false, and it'll just skip all this to go straight to the final report. But if they do 1 or 2, it'll go to the vending machines, the office, or the gym, and then it'll go to this try exception here. But if they don't do 1, 2, 3, exit, or done, it'll just say invalid selection and continue. So in this case, if they select the office or the gym, it'll display the inventory. And the reason I made inventory public earlier was so that I could do this if statement here. If selected machine inventory is empty, then it'll print this machine is empty. And I did that so that if the machine is empty, it won't go on to just ask you for your money and to select item and just tell you that it's empty after all that. But if the machine is not empty, it'll go to insert money, it'll scanner, take the money, and then ask the user for an item. And if there's like a invalid input, like they put in a letter or something, it'll say error invalid input, please enter numbers. And if they try to select something outside the range of the array, it'll print error and get message from the throw exception we had in vending machines earlier, which in this case was out of bounds event. Out of bounds exception does not exist. And for C, it'll print, or for the illegal argument, it'll print cannot insert negative amount. And this is just the general error here. And then this is the final report. And you might notice that I did A, B, C, and D. I just did that so that I know that these are different things. Like I don't have A and then A and then A and then A, but you just, now to show that this works. Okay, so if I select machine 1, it'll print out the inventory, cola, Pringles, M&Ms. If I insert the money, let's see, $3. The inserted money, the current balance, and select item number. I'll say 1, we'll get Pringles, change return $1. And for the exceptions, let's say I go to, let's go to the office again. It'll show the change in inventory, the Pringles are gone. If I insert F, it'll say invalid input, return me to the office. Select 1. If I insert -6, something like that, cannot insert negative amount. And if I say 4 for when I select where to go, invalid machine selection. $3, item number 4. Yeah, selection does not exist, so yeah, that's all the exceptions that it says. And for this, I'll just show oops. Okay, I guess that's it. And for this, when we exit, yeah, total revenue $3.50. And that is it.